Mysticals live, the chat says yo. Cables twist like jungle vines, with the mouse pad centered, perfect lines. Pale world tames and paleo seeds, Terraria caves where the torchlight bleeds. Fortnite drops when the squad rolls in, chaos on the desk, order within. Hey, it's Mystical, variety king, from creature balls to fairy wings. Friends in the call, chat spamming hearts, neat little world in a messy art. Plastic art, laughing through the night, desk like a storm, but the vibe feels right. One monitor farms, one monitor fights, third one's memes from the chat highlights. Energy drink, tap, mountain grows, but the keyboard's clean, nobody knows. He'll build a palace, then blow it up. Squad revives him with the coffee cup. Every L turns into a tale, community laughs, we never fail. It's Espligar, variety king, from creature balls to fairy wings. Friends in the call, chat spamming hearts, neat little world in a messy art. Plastic art, laughing through the night, text like a storm, but the vibe feels right. Late night raids, Terraria boss, Palia festival, never at a loss. Fortnite clinger, victory royal, but the real win's every shared smile. It's spectacle, sunrise on stream, empty cans, but we're living the dream. Power world, Palia, blocks in the sky, with the crew in the chat, we're flying high. Mystic war, chaos with a plan, hit that follow, join the fam. Neatness in the madness, heart on the screen. Mystical's the world, best place I've been. Oh.
We are live. Welcome everybody. My name is MysticalLandSlide, and today we are going back to Minecraft. It's been a little while, but I want to go back to it. Plus I was already late as was. Let's see, we have Danny, who is first, as usual. And we got Ray, and Lestras, and King Orange. Ray was first, oh yeah, because he was last, yep. Yeah, he took third. Sounds about right. And we got King Orangey second. And making jokes in chat. Okay, we are going back to MC Eternal 2. And up here, I don't know if it had upgraded the version yet or not. But the one thing that we were talking about last time was that there was no sleeping bags. And I saw where it said that supposedly new there is sleeping bags. So we're hoping for that. Because last time I had to run back to the base, and if there's no sleeping bags, you got to take a bed with you, and then it resets your spawn, and it's aggravating. So hopefully they'll put that in there, and then I can do a lot more exploring and not have to worry about the night, creepers, and all that kind of stuff. But so far so good.
Why would you do
There we are. Our teams are a little bit behind.
Cool. I can do magic. I can cause chaos.
Generally. Yeah, you normally try to interrupt me. I was waiting for it. Because normally I have to stop and take a breather because of that. Danny's getting a little rusty. It's been a while. Oh, while we have a bunch of people in the chat in the beginning, there will be no stream on Wednesday. My youngest nephew's birthday is Friday, and Mom says she needs to go shopping, and of course she can't really drive with her knee replacement, so I'm taking the whole day Wednesday off so I can go with her, because I still gotta buy stuff for him as well. I order something online, but who knows if it's gonna be here. So Wednesday is no stream, and the next month, the 10th, we're not having a stream because Mom has a doctor's appointment with the knee doctor. So nobody else can get off at that time, so I'm taking that special day off. I asked her before, I'm like, I can take days off, you just gotta tell me. That she doesn't want to. So yeah. Wednesday, no stream. I will have to make an announcement of that as well. Kind of remind myself on the server. So. And I forgot to start the ad, so it's going to start soon. The forcible beginning ad. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Got bed. I want to see. I may have to update the entire thing if there's no sleeping bags in here now. Just got it out. Yep, that's because of the first forced one, and you can't do anything. But I always forget to do that anymore. Weren't you guys checked into the stream and ordered iced coffee mocha? They have checked into stream and ordered 6 times. Okay. Wrong one. Let's see. Under sleeping? Yes, they do have sleeping bags. Nice. And it's the same order as the old one. So now we just gotta find that much wool. I have to get my bearings again because it's been so long. So we have a Santa hat, which is from the Rats mod. Stick it over there. These are things I got from wrong stream there, but oh yeah, because Danny has the okay. I thought it looked familiar, but I'm like, who knows? You never know with some people. Oh yeah, there's the goose egg from the untitled goose mod or duck mod. Okay, I got the ducks and all of these fish and the duck feathers are because Pickle had paid for me to kill all the ducks and take their stuff out of their mouths. Because on here, the ducks will gather things in their mouths. And so he was talking about it, asking me that I should, you know, see if they drop it. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, if he... Seems like it's a little loud on my side. Let's see, music. Turn that back up. I didn't realize the music would start playing immediately. Turn the guns down if everything else is slow or that loud. I'm not planning on getting a gun this soon. There. Maybe it's just my ears, but it seemed a little loud. Okay, I have the wool. I have a milk bucket. A cow somewhere nearby. And I'm not sure where. It sounded like it was right next to me. Nope. Let's actually break it open. Wooden hoe. Okay. Now we go on a search for sheep, which, if I remember right, may have to actually have shears in this one. Because I know one of them, it was an earlier mod, the sheep would not give you wool naturally, and you had to have shears. Oh, we got coal. Minecraft is the one time it's good to be naughty, because you get coal for it. And right there. Now we have plenty of iron nuggets. So let's see. My check-ins have been on a caramel coffee kick lately. I don't know, but I'm down for it because those are my favorite coffees, to be honest. Oh yeah, it just happens like that. It could be anything from just Twitch being Twitch to anything else. Oh, that lag. I know I had issues last week with my my emotes and everything else, so they didn't want to work. There we go. A little bit of background music, I guess. Okay, I know there are sheep back towards the start, so I have to see if we can find them. Now today, right now I just want to get a sleeping bag. Then we can pretty much do whatever we want. Because otherwise, we have to run back because of the mobs. And then we wanted to finish filling in the pond thing back there. So that means digging up a bunch of dirt. So we'll see how that goes. And for those who have been following the oh, a webbed spider. Huh. Not seen that. For those who've been following my escapades with the incubator and eggs, we are up to 19 baby chicks. We had one hatch today and like 6 hatch yesterday. So we only have, I'm trying to think, less than 10 of the chicks left, and we still have all the geese. Oh, vampire. Oh, shoot. There we go. Yeah, he's in the sunlight. There we go. Yeah, see, that's the thing with the... oh, that's a lich. Or a necromancer, I think it is. Let's see. Oh! Somebody cursed me. That's a creeper. Okay, I gotta wait down here because I saw there's a vampire with a shield or something up there. Okay, let's see. I know it's my bot. I made that when you check in, if you order coffee. I've had a new check-in for maybe 2 weeks now. Ah, okay. Yeah, bots are tricky things to have the best of times. Let's see. Overslept so much. Ooh. This kind of the day. Mondays are good for oversleeping. Sometimes good because your body needs it. Sometimes makes you feel sluggish. Yep. More than likely, that's how it does with me. Let's see, we have the mineral berries. I mean, didn't help I didn't fall asleep till like 2 a.m. Woke up at 5 to talk to a friend, then passed back out like an hour ago. Yeah, that was about the way my night was. I don't know if it's just this crazy weather we've had or what the deal is, but my asthma triggered yesterday, and I had to use my inhaler before I went to bed. Then I woke up 3 hours later in the middle of an asthma attack. That woke me up because I couldn't half breathe. And then I had to use one a little bit ago. Harvest Moon Rising. Crops provide better. Ah! Easter egg! Okay. Ingredient to cook. I think my bot is telling me I need caramel coffee. It's been a hot minute since I had one. Been drinking French vanilla. Ah, see, I used to work at McDonald's, and one of the most popular things we had was the caramel coffee. We had caramel coffees, then we had pumpkin. And then you had the people that had pumpkin caramel coffees. And those were, I made I don't know how many of those. It was insane. Pickle! Nice having you here. Oh. Why are the birds flashing? The bird. Okay. That's good, chicken man. Oh yeah, we got even more. We're up to 19 babies. We had one hatch today. See, now we're having the bantams, the small chickens. They're starting to hatch, and we had 3 so far, and then one more hatch today. So it's kind of a mix. I was just throwing eggs in there as we got them. Let's see. Usually, hey, there's Crazy. Let's see. Oh, about a pumpkin coffees, but only in October and November. That's when they started, but it never ended. Let's see. Oh, skeleton. That's why you never stand around with a torch in the dark. And zombie. Yeah, bird. Punch him off the edge. That's what I thought. Skeletons chase you down in some of these. I had one where the skeleton chase range was farther than anything else in the game. I about had to go in my base and hide every night. Let's see. First, no matter what. Caramel brulee or creme brulee. Oh, that sounds good. They just look good in general. Now, I'm not big on the whole flaming thing for a lot of the... I think that's the one that you put on fire. I'm not a fan of that, but they just look good anyway. When you are playing video store game, need to supervise. Oh yeah, Danny was playing that the other day. Yep. I was busy and didn't get a chance to hop in, but I was checking up, because when I open the Twitch app on my phone, it shows, and since Danny is one of my preferred streamers on my thing, it shows on my feed what she's playing, and it was showing it, but I wasn't actively in it, because I just could get a quick look, because I was so busy. But yeah, it looked pretty fun. Crazy, so bossy. Really? You just figured that out? Haven't you been listening to Pickle all this time? He could have told you everything you need to know about that. Since he's known her the longest. I mean, that's my job in real life. Oh yeah. It's one of those things, once you are a manager telling people what to do, you never stop being a manager. And it's hard to have any other position. I've heard that from actual managers who said that. They're like, once you start being a manager, it's hard to ever be just a worker, because you know how things are supposed to be done. And it's hard to see somebody else mess it up.
Pickles are awesome, especially when they're fried. Like in this stream, maybe some people just have weird taste buds or had a bad pickle experience. But hey, more pickles for us.
Exactly. Thank you, Pickle, for the 15 bits there. Got your pickle blurp. And surprisingly, that doesn't get flagged. So I'm glad it doesn't, because it's hilarious. I have to say, I think the range on these torches are further than it was on the other games. Unfortunately, I haven't found a single sheep. We're in the pale zone. Yeah, pale garden. Yeah, with the, how is it, Pam's Harvest Craft? I think that's the one. The mod in it, there's all kinds of garden areas. At least there was. Ah, skeletons everywhere. Don't look at my floors. Let's see. Just received a Minecraft reward called Baby Chick Slippers. Yeah, it's for Easter. Yeah, because I just got an Easter egg. Found an Easter egg in the game. So they're doing a lot of the Easter drops and things. They're going to be starting out probably with a lot of other games as well. It just happened to be on here. Ah. Okay. Well, the thing is, water ain't safe either because if there's ducks, there's probably sharks. As I know in the one game it was too. Let's see, for a game that I would never ever play. To each their own. I'm just a Minecrafter. I like it. I'll take a risk and come over here. So I see shiny stuff under there. Fortnite. Yes, I am a nerd and I am proud of it. I can see it when it's above water, but I can't see when I'm below. Now those are those ones there. Harvest Moon sets. Okay. Okay, now we don't need a torch. Why are you so obsessed with Fortnite? Did it hurt you and your ego? I can tell you because he doesn't know that many games. So he's got to take advantage of the ones he knows. Community is just so mean to me. I'm sad. Yeah, I'm gonna be low on food, so need to find some sheep. Thought I heard one. Need a sheep so I can share them. Sakura. Yeah, these are the kind that when people want to do, what is that? Is it Japanese style? Or I just say Asian style to cover all the bases. They do that. Because not the dark oak. Yeah, the purple one, or pink one's here. But I do like the wood on it. Cherry trees. Let's see, we got... It's a spy drops in chat. Okay. Come on, where are I getting there? Sounds like whatever it is getting closer. And I'm not sure what it is, and I'm not sure I want to know what it is. That is a... It's a tiger. Bunch of clay. Okay. That was like some kind of ghost tiger. Because it was... I don't know if it was because it was in the blocks, or what the deal was. But it looked to me like it was fading in and out. Let's see, did I get saplings? Yes, I did. So I can grow my own now. Oh, no one caught it. What? Oh, Hunter Familiar. Familiar's mod. Okay. See, there's a lot about this I don't know. I had only played the first one, and it had a lot of mods in it, but not this many. Well, no sheep so far. It's terrible. You're looking for one of the supposedly most common mobs in the game, outside of chickens, and you can't find them. The sheep know that I'm looking for them and want to hide their precious wool from me. Now the probably the easiest way I know, if it's like the other one, which it doesn't seem to be. No, it's just doing blocks. Because used to, the map would show mobs when you got close to them. Oh. Whatever that is, throwing fire at me. I am woefully unprepared for random flaming creatures. Let's see, this is the jungle. Some kind of murder and death appear here. This is Loom. That's from Immersive Weathering. Okay, so one of the mods I haven't seen before, but it adds all these extra things to trees and ground. Some of the probably won't see too much of it here, but I've seen some of the trees with things growing on the sides of it. That's from the weathering mod too. Well, I'm looking for a sheep and can't find one. A lot of pretty terrain, I'll put it that way. We got waterfalls coming down from up there. Let's see. That looks like some kind of dog wolf thing. Which wouldn't surprise me either. Gravel beach. I think I had all the mushrooms, but I'll try it. I don't remember if it was red or brown one. If you have the right kind of soil, you can grow basically infinite. My house is back this way, so I need to go back that way. Let's see. Got a loyalty card recognized for 2 days in this world. Ah, nice. I don't know how to get to it yet, but we'll see. Yeah, I was late today because of the baby chicks. We had to take them all out because if you leave them in the incubator for too long, they start jostling around the other eggs. And since I have the goose eggs in there, and they won't start hatching till I think the 1st, we don't want them doing that, as they can end up actually hurting the embryos and the other ones. As we had one chicken, I don't remember which one it was, we were hatching out a couple years ago, and it's like these baby chickens would start at one side and they would just run to the other side and just knock eggs everywhere. It was crazy. So now at about the 2-day mark, or the next day depending on if you have the stuff, we take them out of there. You should start a spin-off band with them called the Bare Naked Ladies. Oh yeah. And that's not even the weirdest chickens we've had. We had them that they were they're called frizzled showgirls is their technical term. And they were interesting. Let's go. But we don't have the specific chickens to make up that kind of breed again. And they're very expensive when you do find them. So they were from, I guess I accidentally happened upon that specific kind and was kind of custom, I guess custom breeding basically the chickens for that. And I didn't realize it until one of the guys that lives around here that supposedly knows everything about chickens if you ask him was coming over, and he was having an absolute fit about these chickens. And I was just thinking, okay, they're chickens, you know. It's not that not that a big a deal. And then he asked where I bought them. I'm like, I didn't. I made them. And he acted like I was lying to him. I'm like, I just bred these chickens with those chickens, and because I had a pen with my specialty chickens in them. And he just went ballistic over it. And I'm like, you can see it. They're in that pen right there. Still don't think he believed me. And then he got to where he wanted them, and he wanted eggs from them, and I'm like, I'm going to be providing for myself first. Then I'll think about selling. Well, as soon as I mentioned selling, he didn't want them anymore. Because he is the kind of guy, he just wants them, he doesn't want to pay for them. I figured that out about him pretty quick. So anytime he mentions, oh, you have that? I'm like, yeah, one of these days I'm going to sell them. And then he just ends it. Because he doesn't want to have to deal with that. Let's see. It just says Easter egg, which I'm assuming is just an egg. Ingredient to cook. And just eating it is not... Let's see, it's not... It says it's not nourishing. Ah, okay. So eaten, no noticeable effect. So you can cook it. Collect all rewards. Panic necklace. Okay. Mailbox. Letter from mom. Get a packed lunch. What's mom found at the market? Blade shoes? Okay. I'll take free stuff. I don't care. Let's see, what's that? Homemade vegetable soup. Well, I could use that. And it leaves you a bowl too. Okay. Destroys plants and cobwebs at your feet. Huh. Unique accessories. Chocolate coin. Oh yeah, that's for the Easter stuff. Ah, it increases. Let's see, is that necklace? Yes. Artifacts. Okay, so they do have artifacts on here, thankfully. Contains a random special item. Which is sculptor soup. Okay. Full course meal gives you 30. And we have a sandwich of fire resistance. That's interesting. Let's see. I don't have the trash can thing you can bring up here. Do that. Okay. Comfort for 1. Yeah, 1.5 minutes. Carpenter. Okay, that's all them. Alright, let's see what we got. And what we can do. We need to find the sheep. Let's see, unset. Cave. There's one where supposedly, let's see, minimap entity radar is displayed. Requires minimap. Okay, supposedly says it is, but I'm not seeing it too much if it is. Because usually it would come up with either the little icon of the mob, and it would work with the sheep and stuff too. Let's see. Check out the controls. Map. Open map, toggle mini map, none of those are open. Open world map, okay, right there. Minimap settings, not bound to anything. Okay, so I need what button to put that to? Set backspace and see how that works. Ah, there we are. Entity radar settings. Apparently the dots need to be a little higher, or a little bigger. Entity icon scale. Bring up to 1. Entity name when icon fails on. 100. Bring up to 3. Oh wow. Yeah, so we will confirm. Okay, we got that. Okay. Of course, the easiest way to check it is to find like a duck or something else. See if they come up. I know my thing is central, but see, normally it would show squids, and there's one right there. It's not showing it. Let's see, unset. Not showing. That's not showing anything. So, entity radar is not displayed. Should be displayed. That's for controlling that. Yeah, there's a village right there. Yeah, something I was curious about the last time is because they didn't seem to have... Ah, does break it. They didn't seem to have any shovels that you can make with tinkers. Now, I know for a while they had this thing where they wanted to remove shovels and they just put something else instead. Going down plants and sharing animals. Effective on rock, dirt, sand, gravel. Not sharp enough to mine tougher stones. That's probably it right there. Pick head, tool handle. Ah, right there. And pick. We need wood. For handle. And that should do it. Nope. Actual sticks, not that one. Okay. It is that. That's a pick-a-day. Looks like a pick-a-days is what it looks like to me. Probably not, but stone-bound, cultivated, pathing. That's the waypoint. There, maybe if we actually go to sleep on that. Oop. Yay, what do we get now? Got sugar cane. Another hoe. Makes it interesting. Okay, let's see how good this is on dirt. Oh, not sure I like those blade heat or not. It's good for taking out the grass, I guess, but let's see. Ah, yeah. At least it does auto-collect the stuff it drops. There we are. Makes it easier. Get us a lot of dirt because I gotta fill in that hole. Because usually in that back part would be where I would put any kind of animals that I tend to find. I have rooted grass. Not sure if it's saving it whole. I think it might be. Yeah, it makes it sound different even when it's the rooted stuff. We'll see. If it works just like grass, I'll be fine with it. But if it's gonna be some kind of weird... Oh. There we are. Oh, it even breaks these. Okay. So what can you do with rooted? Let's see. So it's still classified as dirt, as far as I can see. Timber frame with rooted dirt in it. Okay. Can still be made into mud. So technically with the tinkers you can turn it back into regular stuff in its own way. I think once you make mud, I'm not sure. Either that or you're just stuck with it. Oh, there's a plague doctor. Now they're from the... I am the cure. Okay. Find a plague doctor in the village. Or out in the wild. Okay, he's out in the wild. I was gonna say, he's not that close to the village. Disease garbage. Spawn plague rats on blocks. Okay. Drops from plague rats. Okay, that's interesting. Now I think on the first one they had plague doctors too. And I usually find them in the villages. I don't think I ever found one out in the wild. Nope, and I broke the tool. Good thing is, it can be fixed with cobblestone, as far as I know. There we go. Now I gotta leave at least one at the top for now, because I have that group of fish swimming around. Like that. Bluegill and other things like that. And wait till they're not over here and fill it in. Which technically I could just kill them, but I pick up my inventory. I don't want to do that right now. Okay, we have a bunch of rooted. My thing is, I will check and see. It sounds like it's light when it hits. But if grass covers it and it doesn't look too different, then we'll do that. Otherwise, it'll just be this weird patch. which is also kind of looks funny anyway because you have the puzzle and all that in there anyway because it's a aspen boreal forest. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the bladed shoes. I mean, they're kind of cool, but don't like it. And I have all these flowers I'm getting. But I need it for other things. Okay, seeds. And those are corn, flax, and the demon. Sugarcane go there. Artifacts go there. Along with another wooden hoe. That's one thing, I shouldn't run out the way the Santa on here keeps doing. And Danny D's gonna lurk. Thank you for hopping in. That's my thing. I don't know if I want to come back up here because I just keep getting the rooted stuff. Let's pop back here. It's even more. Kind of the separation, I guess, where some of it is. Do this for a little bit, and then we'll go back out for some more sheep. You don't want to do it when it's too late. Or else we'll run into darkness and more zombies and skeletons and things, which is never fun in low light levels. I love how the leaf just falls straight down. Used to it would explode. Now some of them just fall straight down. It's kind of like a ground cover thing. I know that tiger got stuck in some of that because it fell straight down from the tree, which is a good thing because it saved me. Else that tiger would have popped up and got me. Which I've never seen one of those before, but it's in that forest, which makes sense compared to what it's usually what it represents. It's almost perfect for me to come down here and do this. Get the rooted dirt. I'm going to do it first, since it is already over here. That way it'll be definitely obvious as to where it is, if it makes it look different. Which I think some of this is rooted dirt anyway, so it don't really matter. Now I don't mind leaving a fish pond over here, because some of them will still spawn. Yeah. Because I think when they're in the deeper areas like that, I think they're more likely to spawn more. I wouldn't swear to it though. Okay, put flowers back down. Several of them. Then we will repair our tool and go out for more sheep. Which I said I wasn't going to go out in the evening. I think it's... Oh yeah, sun's getting ready to go down. Looks like a flying jellyfish. There's a lot of different mobs on here. I know there is a lot of mods that add creatures into it, and for a while that was the big thing. Is they would get these mods that add hundreds of creatures and all this, and a lot of them, that's how they got their popularity. I know there's this one that had, what is it? It was dinosaurs, and you can make a zoo out of it. And there are several people that I watched that made videos off of it on YouTube. It was all about making like dinosaur zoos, and then apparently when they got ready to end it, they made it look like all the dinosaurs was escaping. Which was obvious that they were the ones breaking everything. But it was still funny. Who did grass? Okay, so it's just fine. Ah, I can't do that too. You can get a lot of iron pieces from that. And some gold. And that's the good, it's kind of like sand that you can just keep breaking the same ones over and over, and eventually they will all break. I have been playing Pal World recently, getting back into it. They've changed quite a bit about it. I didn't realize that they were still doing that. But one of the places where I was fishing before, I'm like, oh, it's not super high level. I caught a level 50 something, and it was a different mob, or pal, than what I had before. And they had never spawned already. It was an electric celery. Oop, presents. May or may not have appeared. Ooh, leather. More coal. See, I wonder if you can make the backpack. It could be 4. You can make phantom stuff. Ectoplasm. Sticky gloves. Oh, so something does steal from you. I know before, yeah, they have backpack mods. Sophisticated stores, sophisticated backpacks. Okay. So we need 4 leather. And I got 3. Got plenty of bones. I'll put the permafrost up there. Okay, so if I see horses or cows... Oh, Easter egg. That does fill me up. Well, that one did. I guess the colored ones have more saturation than the... Well, the other one was green, so I should have done it. I know around, what was it, Halloween, on some of the mod packs, they would give out candy, and some of the lollipops that they gave would give you a different effect. And one of them was really good. I don't remember what color it was. But it gave you a lot of beneficial things. that? A blurb dwelling. Apply prevents movement. Okay, so they do attack. Okay. So apparently... there's several of them. They sound like an old radio. Well, that was new. I don't think I've seen that before. So that when they're adding things, that may have been one of them that they added. It's good that people are still working on mod packs. I know, what is it? Is it Loving Life, I think, is the mod pack maker that comes in here? Yeah, I know. They're always talking about fixing up and adding and, you know, putting things in that work with other mods in their mod packs. And then the other one, is it Frozen Dale, I believe it is the other one. And they were mentioning still working on theirs as well. Ivy. It's a bee nest from... It's a different kind of bees that I'm used to. I'll have to look at it and see. I mean, right now I'm basically just looking for sheep at the moment. Trying to get this sleeping bag. Make things 10 times easier. There we go. We have enough leather now. We should be able to make a backpack when we go back. Because it's like, it's 4 leather, 4 string. So I couldn't make it. Or couldn't get it. Let's see, where was it? It's down there is where the sheep were. Wasn't going far enough. Wow, they're pretty good for food when you're out and about. Which I have plenty. But still good to have some backups. I ran out last time. Don't want to do that again. Got it. I didn't know that. Now, if I remember right, when you're doing the Ars Nouveau, yes, I think that's how it said, the spell book, one of the spells requires a Luck at Rabbit's Foot, and it can only be dropped by a rabbit, and there was one other way you could do it, and you basically made it. But it was easier to actually find a rabbit than it was to make it. It required high level stuff, which was weird for just a rabbit foot, but at least that's what it was before when I did it. I think it was all the mods 9 was when I was doing that. And that's actually why you didn't see me use it too much when I did that. That's because you basically go on a expedition, and your whole thing is to find all these different things that you can make spells with. You only need one. It's like you only need 1 rabbit foot, 1 nether block, or netherite block. and I used to play it for hours, and I would come back with a backpack full of stuff. And it was just one of everything. So I could make that. There we are. Got enough sheep right away. Or no, yeah, enough sheep. Enough wool right away. But I'll take some more. Oh, that's the hero. He keeps getting stuck on that side there. Okay. Now we have our... What's that? Silverfish? Where are they spawning from? Yeah, best to fight in water because it slows everything down. Hopefully they don't have too much health. I have an egg. Okay, got that one. Get my Easter egg. The ambient sound is underwater. Now they would have had to have broken out of something. Okay, the green one doesn't give you very much, just a little bit. Chocolate corn doesn't get you very much either. Oh! Sweet, sweet, speeding up. Must give you a massive speed boost from the looks of it. We have our fire-resistant sandwich. Sorcerer snack. Okay. The other one is a very big meal. Said it gave you like 30. So I'd probably want to wait until I was extremely hungry and probably couldn't run too much more before I ate that. Because to me, when it's that overpowered, it's almost a waste. Because most people will eat once they have like 2 or 3 of the little chicken leg things down there. So. I don't know. That's probably what was it, cube mod? I don't think I ever played that one. So I had no clue about it. Apparently it makes high-powered food. Game. It's telling me sounds, I guess. Or probably ambient sounds. Since I have them turned on. So it's telling me what it is. It's just game. See, I don't have any of those. Ah, blueberry bushes. Don't have any blueberries grown at the second. And the thing is, as soon as you get a single blueberry, you can start basically a blueberry farm. Because it's kind of like those. You get some from it, and you can replant them. It's kind of a swampy area of the forest. I stopped at Walmart last night on my way home from being with my parents, and I got some pizza rolls because I was out. I was out of pretty much everything. And for those who know me, I didn't mind cooking when I had my friend living here. But when it's just you... Oh, vampire. When you're cooking by yourself, just kind of... Ah, you got me. Slain by vampire. Let's see. Rumor has it that your minimap and world map will not work. Ah, okay. And now I'm a ghosty person. I do like the tombstone mod because it tells you and shows you where your death point is. Not only does it make a thing on the map, but it shows you with the little floating things. And you're you're invisible for a little while. Until you do something to kind of break it, or after you live for a little bit. Let's see. What'd I get? The Book of Soulbound. Not really sure what that one does, since you put in a tombstone anyway. Oh, we have an ad getting ready to start. So I was just close enough now. I can make me the sleeping bag. So now we're kind of getting on par with what we were doing before. Automatically attempts to sleep to place. Use while crouching. There we go. Nice. Okay, I do not need the shears now. Put them up there. Preserves the item on death, which it does that anyway in your tombstone. I guess there could be a setting that doesn't do that, but most things have some kind of way of preserving your stuff. Okay, so we have that. Easter egg, I don't need that. And ours goes down here. Ah, bluegill. That's from aquaculture. And pufferfish. Don't need those because they're individual things. There we are. Sticks, and I need 4 of that, and we need a chest. If the crafting recipe is the same, and it is. That'll make it a lot easier. Put it on back. Oh yeah, there's a conflict. When I was doing it, it was B. Let's see. Show conflicts. There we are. There's a lot of them. See, we need... Oh, it's the waypoint. Yeah, new waypoint. New waypoint was it J? Let's see. Clear active toast, legs mode, switch, elemental, open brew. Open trinket pouch. Okay, right there, new waypoint. So B just automatically opens backpack. And we got a soulstone. What's that do? Can be crafted with a grave key. To create an enchanted grave key. Stone feels heavy. If you listen very closely, you can hear the souls that are trapped within. Okay. Don't want to hang around with that too long. all those can be eaten as food. Okay, we have that. Now we can go adventuring if we want to. Oh, they want us to craft wooden armor, which I have decent armor, but it's gonna want me to do it anyway. We have boot. Okay. Have to find the armor. Chest plating. Okay, so that's all that. It would probably be, in my luck, it would be leather or wool. Nothing. Let's see, is there an armor bench? I know for a while they separated it, and you had a crafting thing, and then you had armor. Stinkers. Probably needs materials book if I don't already have it. Oh, that's for dummies. Quest book, animals. Do require a book. Luckily I got one. I think one of these tells you about it. Materials and YouTube. Tells you how to start it, things to make with it, storage chests. And then it gives you the different stats of the stuff. Wood and rock. Okay. Those are finished products. Bowstrings, crossbow. May not be able to do too much armor yet. Oh yeah, the smelting and the gadgetry. May not be able to do it yet. Some of them had like progressive style things you had to go through to get to it. Wrong one. Nope. I'll get there eventually. It takes me a while. Quest. Hey, there's smoked meats. Finally made it. As I always say, it's better late than never. Let's see. When the full set is on, you receive protection levels, which are between leather and chain. Been non-stop idiot day at work today. When is it not? I know what it's like. Okay, that's how I make it. Yeah, I used to work with a lot of people that were crazy like that. You have them as well. I think anybody who has a job has them. Okay, can I not do that? So many. Okay, how do you make armor? Temporary set of armor to survive the first night. That's a little late for that, but oh, logs, not just the wood. Look at that cherry. That's a desk. Okay, mix that. go to do that, it is not the right one. Try if it's the same. Okay. Server summoned new guy. Summoned a fly. Okay. That's a new one. Okay, so my stuff was better, but I'll keep it just in case, because there's sometimes things will break. Let's see, get coins and a armor part. A notebook. Oh, that is for aquaculture. Plays an alert when a fish is approaching. That would actually be pretty good. Because I know some of the games, they were vicious about things like that. Need a campfire. Pretty easy to do. And sticks. I can find that with all the coal we've been getting from the ominous Minecraft Santa. Okay, got that. Oh, he gives us a flint steel. We have the light, lantern, summon friend. Okay, crafting style, which we already did. Learn about combat rolls. Recall potion. Press R to roll. You can't dodge while mid-air or in water. Real-time combat rolls do. Ah. Okay, that's gonna be a new one. Loot goblin. There we are. All loot is spawned in a per player instance chest. Loot is random for every player that finds a chest. Chest should not be broken. It will hold new loot for other players. If you're playing single player, ignore this. Ah, okay. Kill spiders and skeleton, which I haven't done too much of. Let's see. Eccentric tome. Utility item that allows you to store guidebooks from other mods. Just craft the tome with a guide book and we'll enter the inventory. Okay. A bookcase. Yeah, because anybody can just make random amounts of books. Make a home. Okay. What's that? A doorbell. A painting. Questmaster's gift. Somewhere in your home and use it to warp to other waystones you find in the world. At the cost of XP. Okay. Return scroll. Quest loot. Oh, burn and throw pretty quick. Crafting automate. Automat. Okay. Some of these it'll be where I just do it to get it, and then that'll be it. Discover a bounty board. Curios. What's that? Gusters can be found. Kill some more evil creatures for another free curio. Witches can be found in swamps. Naga can be found in the cliff biome. Let's see. Locate a village signpost. Be found within a few hundred blocks of the village. These will guide you. Oh, okay, I've seen those. They're the random signposts with lights on them in the middle of nowhere. Create a team. Navigating UI. Ah, you get free stuff for these. Nature's Compass. Traded by a goblin trader. Okay. Now those are really good if you're looking for a specific place. You already got that. That's the gift. Got that. Clipboard. And okay, that's from Create. Not gonna do too much with Create for right now. Oh, we have several things. We got Hippocampus. Hippocampus Slapper. Okay. Okay. That's a bit. Oh yeah, it's a little. And he dances. Legendary weapon. Comical weapon. Dazes and slows target. It's quite confusing to be hit with a fishtail. Okay. It's from Fire and Ice. Infinity buttons. That's a ding dong, alright. Makes it more interesting when you build a house, I guess. Present. Let's see what we get. A wooden pickaxe. Well, that counts as burnables. And another wooden hoe. I will have more than enough things because of the wooden hoes. If I have to put them in plants. Oh no, do we get the bonsais? Doesn't look like it. I think that was a newer thing. And not a lot of people used them in their mod packs. Yeah, it's not in there. Yeah, you just have flower pots. And the only thing you make with it is a botanist workbench. You can use it for enchanting. Urn of endless water. Yeah, they don't have it. Because the pot was necessary for making them. Taco. Oh, where's Danny? We have full course taco meal. Crafted by a mine colony's cookery, level 4 or higher. This food will make your citizens happy for sure, especially on Tuesdays. Okay. Fire starter, one-time use. I should use it on an unlit campfire. The thing is, I always right there. I always put my campfires on top of stuff. Ah, so you actually have to light them. Okay. Oh, it only burns for so long now. Ah. Interesting. Okay, that's a waypoint. Waypoint name is home. Curious if it'll go out after that. 4x4. Okay, I used the painting, but... Okay. I have returned things. I do have a lantern, which I... cannot use. I wonder if it's because it is so big. Yep, it is. It's massive. I did see a present up here. There's two. String, which I always use that, and string goes there, it goes up there. Ah, it goes out. Burn time is only 100 seconds. That makes a difference. Because used to, when you light them, it would just be lit forever. All that food. Yeah, I was gonna eat that, but yeah, can't do that. But you can hang it up on, and it swings in the wind. Okay, that is. This is lush stacks. Yeah, there's the Sakura Grove. I'm surrounded by dark forest. It's alum shrubland. There is lava on that beach over there. We'll see. Duck feathers. What can we use for those? I make hippogriff armor. Regular arrows. Angel wand core. Place behind blocks and in midair. So basically they're like regular feathers. From War of Grudges. Venomous Fang. Feather on a stick. Domestication, innovation fixed. Okay. Hippogriff talon. Sword. Schematic and quill. Empty duck sack. Okay. Don't have enough to make it, or I would try it out and see what it does. I think it's probably just something to store things in. Digester. Witch stuff. Yeah, right there. Drying basin. You need black dye. You cannot make from coal. So you gotta find it from the squids. And let me guess. All the squids are gone. Because I waited too long. Ooh, Easter egg. Let's see what this one says. The purple one did a lot of health. That one does 2. It says that one does 2 too, but it seemed to me like the purple one did a whole lot more health or food recovery than that green one ever did. Now for the eternal search of the squid that will never spawn now because I want it. But I guess I'll look over here because there's some area of the shrubland I did not venture into. Might have been where I was running for my life during that one night. could have sworn I looked up sleeping bags before and they didn't have them. Well done. Because I know in the beginning, before you load into your save, it had a almost like revolving thing telling you all, kept saying new. So I'm assuming it's stuff they added to it. Ah, that's those little, it's blurred, I think it is. Yep, there we are. This way and adventure. Ah, there's the village. I think. Looks like it. See if they have a idiot hero like that last one that keeps hopping onto the side of a cliff as if he wonders why there's no stairs. His pathfinding was a little broken. That's up there. Ah, it's way up there. We'll have to go swimming around. See if we can find it. And they built it out on top of everything. Guess technically it would be good for a defensive position because they'd never be able to get you directly on up there. You'd have to go all the way around. Ah, it's a big castle. No wonder it's so big. Arrows, crossbow. And there's a floating island too. He is Fletcher. Bread, I think bread. I think in Minecraft it will always be a decent filling meal. Even though it is a basic food that's always been, at least that I know of. Since I started playing, it's always been around. And they kind of kept it, it's relevant throughout the whole thing, even with all these extra food mods and everything. The bread is still relevant. Okay, this is dyes and clays, iron shovel. Need the iron shovel if I'm going to do Ars Nouveau because you need an entire set of iron tools. Okay. It's just a tower. And it's funny, they do that. Those are campfires. Burns forever. I need that one. The one that I got. Puffer fish in a bucket. You get a free bucket that way. I'm not impressed with puffer fish, but it's free. As a guy my dad used to work with would say, free is my favorite word. Did manage to get him in trouble using that, I guess you'd say, a philosophy. He bought a house and he skimped on the inspections, which I'll tell you, never do unless it's like no choice kind of thing, because his hot water heater exploded. And it was a flaw that would have been caught if it had been inspected. So, kind of a word to the wise there. Never waive inspections. Doesn't matter how nice the place looks, there's always that chance. They're outside. Nice spawning. That is a grandfather clock. I think. I think it's what it's supposed to represent. Ooh, blood moon rises. Distant sounds of undead can be heard. Nothing. Oh. Ah. You cannot rest through a lunar event. Well, this is my night. That's a big bed. This is like a king's bed. I feel sorry for any villagers who did not close their door, because it means undead are going to spawn like crazy. It literally, when there's blood moon event, I don't know if it's just because of Terraria or what, but it makes me not want to leave the house of wherever I am. Black glazed terracotta. Interesting. Oh, right there. They have bars on the windows, technically. Now, it's not smart for me to do this, but it's also not surprising. Ah, bucket of water. Another puffer fish in a bucket. What's that? A tadpole? Huh. We have a water thing, which does nothing. The castle is over there. I know my luck. Oh, I am down. Ah. And there's a vampire. This is why you never go outside during a blood moon. Let's see. Make sure there's no effects. Yeah, speed. Okay, I got speed because of the, was it panic necklace? That's a zombie. You don't see me. Okay. Bag of seeds. Okay, I can't eat my tacos now. And the honeyed apple down there. Where'd the vampire go? Did outrun him, or he's trying to find another way in? I think that's him over there. Yeah, that's it. That door is open. That's the weird thing. You cannot, and I can't break. Normally I would break a single tile, but that spider is one of the smaller ones, and they'll get you. Okay, let's check out our quests. Nothing else to do, so what's that? Intro into combat. Each weapon type has its own attack animation and combos, depending on the weapon type. Sword X Spear, the combo multiplier varies. For example, attacking with a sword weapon type grants 50% damage boost every third attack of the stab forward animation. Every fourth attack with 2 daggers does a special dual stab, which does 350% more damage. Every third attack with a hammer type weapon is 250 damage. Explore and play with different weapons. Some have unique attacks and combos. Okay, that one you had to have a shield. After you target dummy and use it to test your DPS. And bow. Let's see about this. Ah! I'm just used to the regular way. Okay. So that's out of combat. Intro to mining. Collect earthly materials. Ah. That's quite a bit. Get a stack of coal. It's not too bad. Mine 4,664 blocks of stone. Okay. Ooh, what did I get out of that? A dwarven pickaxe. An auto smelt. Okay. Tasty. Creative shot. Emerald. Tasty, which that's pig iron. Experienced, pierce, and dwarven. It's a copper head, pig iron handle, and electrum binding, which gives nothing. But it makes it look cool. Okay, dripstone. Okay. Blood moon sets, and dead begin to burn. That's what you think. There we are. I dropped a spider eye. There we are. Ah, yeah. That's why there's underground tunnels. So there's gonna be undead coming out everywhere. A zombie villager. Yep, they're crazy enough they're gonna burn too. That's not cool. What's that? Ectoplasm maybe? Don't need rotten flesh, the ash. Essence from undead stuff. Okay, we'll keep that. Just eat these dregs. It works. Oh, they couldn't go anywhere anyway. That was good on their part, at least. Okay. Ah, that's why. Forgot I had backpack. Now I can keep looting. Already been there. I think I was trying to go to the castle and I went down there. Which from the sound of that may not want to go to the castle. Sounds like there's zombies. But I think they're underneath. Yeah, there. Chances are there is a spawner somewhere down there, because they just keep funneling through. That's that one right there. Oh, right there. There, it should stop zombies from being able to come up that way. Now, other ways, can't stop that. Because I think there is a... Yeah. Yeah, there's a vampire. Get him. Oop. I have no idea who that is. They got a nameplate. Nameplates are never good. Make sure he doesn't follow me up here. Probably gonna go back down there. Yeah, I don't want to deal with a name-plated one. So what was a cultist crown? I have no idea. Definitely don't want to deal with it though. Especially when I got wood armor. Yeah, everything here. Okay, well that was interesting. That was a stone cutter. Okay, it's this way. Yeah, some of the generations, all they give you is a cliff. If you're not careful, you fall off of it. I'm always bad about that myself. I'll do a little bit more exploring, and then we'll go back. It'll be about time, didn't it? And then I can go downstairs and see if I have any more chickens hatching. Which it was kind of funny, because I mean, obviously the egg was, it was a little bit cracked around where it was starting to hatch out of it. And then it's like, all of a sudden, it's like they just kick the eggshell and it goes flying. That's the second one today. There was one, what was it, Sunday? Apparently can't be. Is this broke? No. It's a fully stone pickaxe, but apparently can't break them. Now the one on Sunday, it was broke open a little bit. And I was just standing there watching it, and he literally kicked his leg and the entire end just shot out. It was, and it actually flopped back because it was hooked on by the little membrane on the inside of it, and so it kind of winged around. I saw another one; they were separated. It's obvious because the cap of it was across from where it was. I'm like, he must have kicked that one pretty hard. And even the one today, he was moving around and running around, and then he just stops, and it's like you tired yourself out pretty quick. Little guy. Ancient gateway. Okay. Source stones. Locate structure. Good luck. Okay. Huh. I've never seen that before. It must be a new add-on for it. Oh, Ars Editions. Okay. I knew they had several different little mods that they could add on to it. One of them just advanced the spellbook, and that's the only one I've ever played with before. Apparently that one adds a little bit of structure. Ah, there's the hunters. Armored vampire hunter. Ooh, yeah, it's a little bit hurt. Zombie down there. Okay, kind of make our way back around and out. There's a lot. This is kind of a swampy area. There's a lot of these trees that have all the vines and things. Ah, Forgotten Forest, yeah. Now, I'm not a fan of the Forgotten Forest because things spawn left, right, and sideways. And everything's out to get you. So, I tend to make my way through it as fast as I can just for exploring's sake, because who knows what you can find in it. And then we'll go around. That's some more of the alum shrubland. Oh, and for those who are watching, I was going to mention it in the beginning, and I just lost track of it. But I made another montage the other day. It's a shorter one, but it's from Tavern of Trials that I did for Danny D's channel point redeem. Got some interesting moments to it. But if you saw that the other day, you would have seen probably all the moments. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I do like, since I found out that Frosty tools can be used to make montages. The only unfortunate thing is that it uses tokens, and they want you to pay for more tokens. Now, the montage is pretty good, so it's one of those, it's kind of worth it, but we'll see. So yeah, if you're into little funny moment montages, I have several of them on there. I have the one I just made the other day. It's another vampire hunter. And then, I'm trying to think, what was the other one? Was it Where the Winds Meet? I think was another one. And then, of course, my first one ever, which I thought was absolutely hilarious, was the Shadow of War. Now those make good montages, because all those stupid little things and the funny sayings that all the orcs have, and even things just sneaking around, you can hear them saying, it gets picked up by it. I think the first one I did was 7 minutes or 6 minutes. And then the second montage I made was around that same time, I think. And then this last one was just it's like 2 or 3 minutes, I think. But I like doing the montage instead of doing just separate clips like that. I can get the separate clips and actually do it myself. But I always thought the montages were fun. I know I watch them from other streamers on their YouTube channel, so I figured I'd try a few of them and see how it works. And people seem to enjoy them. And I was kicking myself the other day because I thought I was recording when I played Repo with Cold Duck Soup and the other streamer that he was playing with the other day. I forget his name. And I went back to look at it and thinking, oh yeah, I should have, you know, hour and some of unstreamed recording that I can do. And for some reason, it didn't record. So I was going through, of course I didn't pay too much attention. We were avoiding all kinds of things that's coming to get us and, you know, having a good time laughing and causing chaos. Especially with that loot cart. The other guy we was playing with was deadly with that thing. He would just be walking along next to you, and next thing you know, you're going flying around because he'd hit you with it. And I kind of stunned him for a second when I walked by, and I did it back to him. I took it and just knocked him flying across the room we were in. And he just kind of got up and looked at me. It's hilarious. Which I really got quite a few funny moments on that one, but the recording didn't take. I had like 23 seconds out of an hour. So it was an unfortunate glitch, I guess, my recording. I have massively overshot my base. But Cold Duck Soup mentioned that we're gonna have to schedule time to play it again. So hopefully in the future, hopefully near future, because that was fun with him, we can get us a day and play it. Trying to think what we had as the monsters the first time we played. One of them was called the Rugrat, and it's this little, looks like a mini person, which is weird because you're not people, you're like robot things. But he looked like an actual person. And what he does is he runs up to your little cart that you have, and he just starts winging all your treasures out, breaking them. So I had never encountered him before. And of course then we had also the old guy again. He had shot a couple of them. And I had a suspicion that he's a blind guy. I didn't realize that's specifically what he was, but he reacts to sound. So I don't remember if it was the other guy we were playing with or Cold Duck Soup. I think it was the other guy. We had died, and he put our heads in the cart, and you can possess your head and talk through it for, is it like 10 seconds, I think? 5-10 seconds. And he was walking very slowly because the guy was off to the side. And the guy walked through a doorway. I possessed my head and said something, and the guy turned around and shot the cart. I'm like, and he was just standing there because the guy had just shot, and he's like, "You probably shouldn't try that next time. You're damaging the stuff." And then, of course, Cold Duck Soup lost it. He's like, "You were trying to get him to shoot him, weren't you?" I'm like, "Maybe." So that was fun. Okay, we have all our stuff for inventory and all that. So we are just going to 15 after. So we're going to go ahead and call it here, since I'm back from my grand adventure and vampire killing. So we are going to bring up the ending screen and then drag over. Actually, I'm going to exit out of the game first, because I don't want it to keep going in the background. Yep. Exit out of that. Oh yeah, and now the music starts playing. One of the few times the music plays is right there at the end. We're going to bring up the... Well, once everything loads up. We're going to bring up the raid thing, see if there's anybody on that we know. And of course, it's a little slow because... Cold duck soup is on. Of course, that's probably why he's not on. And of course, he's playing Repo. If I'd have known that, I would have played with him. But we're going to raid him. Let's see how he is. See what kind of chaos he is bringing to the thing. But for everybody that is either watching now or later, I want to thank you all for watching. All of my socials are there up on screen. Everything I post gets done to YouTube. I am always on Discord at one point or another. And of course, I have my Twitch channel, and of course, my X is only for sending out notifications for when I'm getting ready to stream. But we're going to go over and show Cold Duck Soup some love. See if maybe we can catch him right when he's not expecting it. See if his sound alert gets him. But with that, thank you all, and wish you a wonderful day, and hopefully a wonderful start to your week. Be safe and careful out there, and hopefully healthy. A lot of people are getting sick because this crazy weather is going up and down. Temperatures are all over the place. So do our best to stay safe and healthy. And with that, I'm going to start this raid and wish you all a good one.